What's up, YouTubers? This is the RJB0 coming at you on this lovely Monday evening. So, people have been asking me a lot recently why I don't want to get into Magic or Pokemon. My answer to that question is another question. You know what's really fun about Yugioh that's really stupid about a lot of other TCGs, including Magic and Pokemon? The formatting system. Because Yugioh has more potential for Dark Horse Champion decks than any other game. And that's because of our formatting system, where Yu-Gi-Oh! Has an individual card-based system. Other TCGs have formatting systems that are based on set rotation. And what set rotation is, for those of you who don't know, it's where when a new set comes out, a previous set is entirely banned indiscriminately. And it's usually the very last set, so the previous one or the one right before that. And what that means for the game is the players are forced to use the new cards, which is kind of a sleazy way of making the players buy more. But it also means that old decks that could have had a lot of potential given time and a few more sets are completely wrecked. They have no chance of ever happening. And granted, there are a couple of reprints usually in the new sets that that came out in older sets that make it possible to use those cards, but oftentimes a lot of potential is ignored. Whereas in Yu-Gi-Oh, the cards are banned on merit of the deck they were in and how broken the actual card was. So what are some examples of what would happen to Yu-Gi-Oh! If we had set rotation? One good example is Fish OTK. Fish OTK for a very long time was a tier 2 deck. It was good, and it had a lot of potential, it just didn't have anywhere to go. But recently, come about the middle of last year, it exploded with the release of Trishula and Hyper Librarian. Things like Scraps also had the same effect with the release of Extreme Victory. All of these decks would have been completely destroyed before they got the potential to be really good because their set was rotated out. Another good example was YCS Long Beach, where a Mystic Piper deck got in the top 4, along with a Hero deck. Neither of these decks would have been allowed with set rotation. Granted, there wouldn't be Tour Guide with set rotation, but at the same time, these were two decks that rose up even with the Tour Guide based on older cards. And that's what's really fun about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Formatting system, is it allows for the exploration of older decks and tier 2 things that may not have had a whole lot of play before, but still had a lot of potential, and using them at the best time to their best potential, instead of getting rid of them as soon as a new set comes out. So whenever you are thinking about how bad the most recent format is, just remember, at least we have formats. This is the RJB0 signing out.